Hey guys, in this lecture we're going to talk about writing in the third person. So far in the class we've been writing papers involving first person. That's when you give your own perspective, your own point of view. That's what we call subjective, right? From your own perspective. What we want to do is we want to write in third person point of view or objectively. And this is very common in academic writing. Now, in this table, what we have here, we have sentences right here, okay, that are all written in first person point of view. How do we know they're written in first person point of view? Well, we can go in and take a look, and what do we see? We see things like I, right? See the I? My. That lets us know that we're giving the my personal point of view, my perspective. So what we need to do is we need to stop this and instead write in the third person point of view. So how are we going to do this? Okay. So now, taking a look here at these sentences here, resize, squeeze them in, there we go. Okay. All right, so that right there, this is what's making it in the first person. Okay, so we could shift it and just say many parents. I can spell parents. Many parents believe that forcing students, right? So now how did I fix that? I took myself out of that and I wrote objectively about it. Make sense? So here's another. This one's a little bit more difficult. I think that deer hunting is useful since it helps control a growing population of wildlife that has damaged my own backyard and has even caused an accident that resulted in my car being totaled. So we have some multiple first person we need to get out so we can write in third person. Okay? So now, instead of saying I think, we could just say many people think that deer hunting is useful since it controls a growing population of wildlife that has damaged, watch this, many backyard gardens and has even caused, you know what I'm going to do with this? Yep, many accidents that resulted in cars being totaled. You see how I shifted? So now it's not just me who's suffering from deer, but it's many people do. This is what we call being objective writing in the third person. Right? So now, get the rest of this. Here we go. The first one, marijuana should be legalized because of the tax revenues that would be generated. After all, I smoke it every day. So now I need to get this out of here, right? So marijuana should be legalized because of the tax revenues that would be generated. After all, many Americans smoke it every day. So I'm just not saying that I smoke marijuana, but many other people smoke marijuana as well. So this is what we call moving from first person to third person. How do we do this again, guys? You have to take yourself out of your writing and be objective. So remember that we need to write in third person on this paper. Now, let me jump and pull the research essay and touch upon something that's very important, and that's having strong concluding sentences. So you might remember this, right? Taking a look at the required in-text documentation, right? So now, let's take a look at what's happening here in this concluding sentence. What am I doing? Thus, the deer population needs to be controlled by hunting to protect the environment deer share with other creatures. What am I doing? Right? This is my concluding sentence. And what am I doing here is I'm going in and I'm restating the topic sentence, and I'm also bringing the argument to a point. How am I doing that? What do we need to do with Bambi? Shoot it. We need to kill Bambi. We control the deer population by hunting. Right? Now let's look at the next body paragraph. How does it end? Clearly, hunting is needed to control the deer population to save money and the loss of life. So again, this is the same, right? Same thing, my concluding sentence here. I'm restating my topic sentence and driving home my argument, which is what? How do we control the deer population? Hunt them, shoot them. This is how we argue. We can look at the concluding sentence of the next body paragraph. Clearly, deer hunting is the only reasonable solution to the problem of many white-tailed deer. Now, without these clear concluding sentences, what we would have is a whole bunch of information without drawing the reader to the point of persuasion. And this is how we win an argument. So again, guys, please remember, write in third-person point of view. Take yourself out of the picture and please have strong concluding sentences to persuade the reader to come over to your side.